Hello, Madame and Monsieur, bienvenue on board. Welcome aboard, everyone. How are you doing today? Put some French in there a little bit, huh? Just a little bit of Frenchy start today. How's everyone doing? Welcome aboard. Ghost Rider 115, Valdemar VV, which is streaming, I believe. Dylan Viersing. Yeah, it's Dylan Viersing. Hello, welcome aboard. Already started with the gold star. Matteo Frenza. Hello, welcome aboard. I'm gonna tune down the music a bit too high. I think that's good enough. Charlie Rondo, or aka Charlie Chuckies, welcome aboard. Captain K Pitakin, welcome aboard. X Concord from the X Concord Lounge, welcome aboard. I officially graduated high school today. Awesome, wonderful job, my friend. Congratulations, all the best for you and the new career and your new life at Amber Riddle. We're gonna be neighbors very soon. Geek07, welcome aboard. Ghost Rider 115, you already said that, yeah. Let me see. Mr. Hi, hello, welcome aboard. We're not gonna talk about that. Senti, hello, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome to you. Very good day to you, my friend. Mr. Captain Timo. Hey, we're getting closer to your back of the woods over there, huh? Neck of the woods or back of the woods? I don't even remember anymore. But we're getting closer. A step closer to your country over there, Captain Timo. How are you doing today, my friend? Welcome aboard, and from Brussels with love, we're going to be taking the ToLiss A319 Brussels Airline direct service. It's going to be Brussels 2713, well, B-line 2713. Yeah, stop the music. Where's the stop? Here we go. Direct service to Geneva in Switzerland. How wonderful. We do have the scenery for both airports, all the sceneries as usual. If they're PAYWARE or very good ones, usually, and not as long as they're not default, they're always in the description below. Click on the link. You can purchase those sceneries from the explain.org. I believe you can purchase one of these, at least the Geneva one, from ADDONS with your points too, so they're not even that expensive with points. Very good scenery, to be honest. We do have ATC on, by the way. You know, they always like to pop in right at the end. This ground was on a couple minutes ago. I love the Brussels airport. And I haven't flown here. I've been here in a while, but I haven't flown in here quite a, you know. I had these airports for a while, but I haven't flown in here in a while. Flying from Brussels airport. Here you go. Love this livery, to be honest. It gives me that business looking, you know, airline. And to be honest, I mean, we are in Brussels, where I think most of the big activities in the European Committee happens. You know, the European Union actually has their big headquarters, basically the parliament. I think is there a parliament in Belgium? I think. What's in Luxembourg? I believe Brussels has the parliament. Yeah, Brussels parliament. Hello. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. In the meantime, we hop inside the cockpit. ToLiss A319 updated to the version 1.4 with the BSS sound pack CFM updated to the latest version. Stone Cold Actual Gaming, welcome aboard. Captain Teams, I'm fine, bro. Thanks. You too, I hope. I'm actually pretty good, except for my eye. I don't know if you guys can see. It's kind of reddish. Been red for a couple last 2 days. So we'll see. Stay safe, man. Enjoy your PPL and enjoy your PPL. It's my commercial, my friend. It's not the PPL. If it was the PPL, I would take my flight somewhere and go. But with the commercial, it's a bit different. I need to keep my currency active more often. Yeah, commercial. It's my lovely commercial. It's slowly getting in the background right now with the whole COVID-19 thing. I'm planning to do a Cessna 172 somewhere flights somewhere this month. Enjoying Dutch views, man. It's better than Orto. I bet it is. Stalker Gaming say good afternoon, sir. Hello. Ghost Rider, yes, Avio. The EU Parliament is in Brussels. Dylan Viro saying hello Machan, komoda I think. GVT komoda. Alright, so we do have the cockpit basically prepared. All we have to do is literally switch a few things, get the ATIS on.
1019. No significant change. Confirm information Juliet. On first contact.
I see.
Brussels National Information Juliet. 1820 expect vectoring for ILS approach runway 25 right for arrive land. Departure runway surface condition clear and dry. Transition level 50. Windcom. Cav OK. Temperature 26. 2.11 QNH 1019. No significant change. Confirm information Juliet. On first contact.
I understand it. Alright, super A3, my friend.
Brussels National Information Juliet.
We got information Juliet, so let's also change the frequency to ground 12187. 121. Appreciate it, my friend. We'll have a good flight. And Brussels, very good evening. Beeline 2713, stand 150. With information, Julia would like to pick up IFR clearance to Geneva.
Beeline 2713, Brussels, ground, good day. Juliet is correct, and you're clear to your destination via the Russie 7 Charlie departure, runway 25 right, initial climb flight level 60 and squawk 7103.
Alright, just one thing, what was the departure runway at, and we got everything else, if you can just repeat that for me.
Beeline 2713, departure runway 25 right, and you're going via the Russie 7 Charlie departure.
Wonderful, okay, so we cleared to destination Geneva via the Russie 7 Charlie departure, departure runway 25 right expected. We'll set squawk 7103, Beeline 2713.
Beeline 2713, initial climb flight level 60.
Apologies, the initial climb flight level 60, Beeline 2713.
Okay, now you're good. Beeline 2713, sorry, now you're good, so your readback is correct, startup approved, and report ready for push.
Starter approved. We'll report we're ready for push. Beeline 2713. Oh wow, we can do pushback startup at the over here at the gate. Good. Alright, so initial climb will be flight level 60. So let me put the let me remove that tastic. Keep beeping that. 310, no stepping, no step. Finish up over here. Now, departure flight plan here. Let's get things over here. Mr. Departure. Oh, here we go. 25 right. Rule 7 Charlie. Here we go. Known. Big ass ToLiss menu. I wish you can. Oh my god. This is so weird. Flaps 1. $141, $149, $149, and $152. Now my question is, let me see. It is going to be 29. I did not put this weights though. I need to do that. There we go. Let me put this. 52.4, I believe. Yeah. / 27.9, 27.9. Block fuel 12.7. There we go. That's set. Back to performance. We said. Okay, so flaps 1. / oop 0.2. Bring the chat back here. Stalker Gibby said that, just getting rusty myself. Assume it helps a little bit. I believe there's some new stipulation with pilots currency from the FAA due to COVID, so may help. Stalker, I do have an issue with my medical. I do have a medical condition that is not affecting my flying anymore, but because
Australian 1 Lima Echo, Brussels ground, you're on frequency.
But I got, unfortunately, because I had that condition, they want me every year to do a very expensive medical, like we're talking about $2,000 almost. So right now I'm stuck with that because I don't have the money for it. So your startup does not mean starting the engine at the gate. It says that you're clear to destination. You can start the aircraft. Oh. I heard startup approved. I heard startup approved, but okay. Oh, good to know. Well, I was born in Europe, but I never flew in Europe. I mean, I flew with a friend, but so we don't know. I did the basic of the EASA before I actually decided to go with the FAA when I decided to just live in the United States. Thank you for the knowledge, man. Appreciate it. Good to know. Flex temperature is gonna be 61. So let's say 61. Flex face, okay, we got 49 minutes. Let's put the weather in for the arrival.
Brussels ground, Officer 1 Lima Echo, good evening, vacated Bravo 8.
Australia 1 Lima Echo, welcome to Brussels taxi stand 161 via the Inners and Mike and Romeo 4.
Okay, via Inners, Mike and Romeo 4 to send 161 Australia 1 Lima Echo.
Let me see what runway we'll be taking for arrival. 04. I mean, we don't need to, but we can plan now. Departure, arrival. Well, let's plan the arrival too, which is the Akito to November. And let me get the approach. ILS. Be departing very shortly. We should be departing in the next 10 minutes. 58 is when I schedule my departure time. So 1611, 1611. There we go. Doing MDA. And we said the Akito to November. Akito to November. Akito to November. Akito to November. What a mess. What is this? I think we say Indies, right? Indies. Yeah, no, I'm not doing GVA. Indies. None. Alright, quick check. G503. Well, we'll just go like this. Oh, what was that? Ah, we got Steven. No, is that Steven? Couldn't see the name, man.
39237.
I think it's Steven. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you so much.
2 via the Inners.
Okay. We got everything we need here. We can close this guy here. Close this guy here. Performance, we are done takeoff.
9237, it is via the inners via inner 3 and inner 4.
India 3, India 4, through over 7.
Close the doors. So I noticed one thing that the BSS sound pack has an issue with SAM, the latest plugin, SAM latest plugin, for me at least. There we go. No, actually, this is the problem I have now. It's gonna keep doing this. I don't know what is going on. I stole this following, but it's fine. Well, once the flap is open, start. It's like keeps disconnecting almost. Can hear the APU spooling up. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready. Valdemar VV, sorry, I didn't see all these new messages over here, damn it. Noah, hello. Good day, welcome aboard, my friend. Startup approved kind of means you're clear via the feedback. Okay. If you ask to push, it says push to start approved. Okay. Steven, here we go. Steven Linden, hello. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the channel. My heart is hard to pronounce. Is it Dutch? It has to be Dutch with that van in there. Coming towards you. You're coming towards me. Oh, okay. You're flying Royal Maroc, I believe. Oh, Steven, good to know, man. Captain Timo's friends, always welcome aboard. All right, so we got that in. Let's get this thing going. Otherwise, there you go. Yes, it's Dutch. You're Dutch like our friend's Timo over here. You're flying to Paris, so we're gonna probably crossing each other. APU is on. We have doors are all closed and locked. Checked on APU. APU is good. Bleed is good. 53. We might be departing a couple minutes earlier. Let people know that we are about to start the engine. And while we do that, we also want to check what type of what is the rudder. 25 right is here, so most probably is going to give us the inner or outer, actually, I don't know.
All stations, Brussels ground going offline, contact tower 118.6.
Oh damn it, 118.6. Hello Tara, very good evening. This is beeline 2713, stand 150. With information, Julia, we are ready for push to start.
Beeline 2713, Brussels Tower A, very good evening. Yes, Brussels ground just went offline. You already received your clearance, correct?
Firm, we received a couple minutes before. Beeline 2713.
Beeline 2713, confirm, mode Charlie.
I apologize, so we'll do it now. We have to put the mode Charlie already before we start up, I guess. Okay, Europe. Okay, I thought you do it at the. I thought you do it at the very end. We should be squawking Charlie. Beeline 2713 now.
Beeline 2713, correct, you're squawking. Push approved, face east on the inners.
Face east on the inners, Beeline 2713, thank you. Alright.
Ground to cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Why it sounds like that? Doesn't sound French at all.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Let me see. Not far from Brussels, yeah, Paris. Night's cabin on a Brussels A319, indeed. Pretty good. Avio, you streaming? I don't. Avio, you streaming? I don't know why I don't get notifications. Unless I think just started. It just started a couple of minutes ago. I would say 20 minutes ago. So yeah, you can call me Captain Dutchy. There we go, Captain Dutchy. I will try to remember that, man. This is name from my YouTube account. Okay, wonderful. We'll call you that way then. It's good just to settle and watch the stream tonight. Just crazy GKK. Okay, Gatwick approach. Last night was burnt me out. Gatwick was always like that. Squawk Charlie for pushback. Can you fly the 727 fly JSIM? Says Noah.
Okay.
I don't own it yet.
The hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
I have the 737-200 though. Also, initial car was 60. It's only at Brussels Avio. Most airports in Europe have squawk more Charlie before takeoff, so it's weird. Anyways, welcome to Europe. Yeah. We can get rid of the ground handling truck. Yeah, it's lifting up. I can lift you up. Guys, remember that song?
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Also, no one on both sides, so that's good. Pushback, everything's good. Yep, all we had to do in national start mode. Starting engine number 2. Nicola Duduk, hello, welcome aboard. Happy to see the A319. If you need any planes or serial keys of planes, tell me, I can give you them. No man, I'm buying them, Captain Timo. Not risking the channel for any weird stuff, man. Sounds great. Gonna increase the volume here so you guys can hear the engines. Engine number 2 Avero, starting engine number 1. A lot of hydraulics over there.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Standby.
Bring the volume a little bit down here. PTU is sexy as hell, I agree. It is sexy. The PTU sounds wonderful. Neutral. Right, neutral. Left,
ToLiss
neutral.
connected. Bypass pin has been
Right,
removed.
neutral.
On signal on the right. We'll see you next time on Riverside Flight.
Merci beaucoup. Au revoir et à bientôt. And Brussels Tower, beeline 2713, push start is completed, we are ready to taxi. Flight Surgeon, hello, welcome aboard.
Beeline 2713, taxi to holding point Bravo 3 via inner 4, outer 5, outer 6, QNH 1019.
Roger, we'll taxi to runway to holding point Bravo 325 right, inner 4, outer 5, and outer 6. Beeline 2713. Power brakes off, right? Plop. No. Inner 4, outer 5, outer 6, Bravo 3. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you leave a like and a subscribe and join us on Discord. So now giving serials like that is, first of all, is a bad idea, will get you kicked. Second, we aren't about the product, so if we need a product, he will go ahead and get it himself to support the developer. Yeah, Timo. I know it's, you kind of not consider that stealing it or piracy, and I do know though that in Europe, because they're trying to do that, where you can resell digital products, which in my opinion is not a bad idea. Like if you can sell like hardware, non-digital copies, I think you should be able to sell even digital copies. Okay, now hear me out. The thing is, the reason why I'm not doing it is because I want to fully support the developer and not because of anything else. So if I want a copy, I'm gonna give that money to the developer because I think he deserves it.
Beeline 2713, report ready for departure.
We'll call you back when ready for departure. Beeline 2713. Fifth Element Gaming, welcome aboard. Thank you. Glad to have you on board. Out of 5, out of 6 will be the next one ahead. Timo, because in the United States they have a very tough counter-piracy rules. It will technically go against the end user license agreement, I think it's called, the EULA. So that's the reason why, nothing else. Cabin crew, please be seated for takeoff. Yo, hey, welcome aboard. Spoilers, armed. Forgot to put the taxi lights on. And tower, beeline 2713, we are fully ready for departure.
Beeline 27013, wind is calm, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Ready for takeoff, 25 right from Bravo 3, beeline 2713. Yeah, that's the thing, Timo. Rules and regulation are a bit different, that's the thing. Yeah. Well, we're not saying that you stole it, Captain Timo. We're not saying that. It's saying like in the US, since I live in the US, it will go against my rules and regulation probably. Since it's a gray area, we don't want to risk it. That's the only thing, man. It's not. Please don't take it harsh or anything. Well, we didn't check the runways if it's clear or not. Rolling takeoff. V1, rotate. Pause the rate, gear up.
Beeline 2713, contact Brussels Control 131.1. Have a great flight, bye bye.
Brussels Control 131.1, thank you for your lovely ATC. Au revoir. Brussels Control, very good evening. Beeline 2713 departed runway 25 right, passing 3,200 for flight level 60. Checking in.
Beeline 2713 Brussels, good evening, identified. Climb flight level 3, connection 210.
Alright, we'll continue climbing flight level 210, Beeline 2713.
4265, is it possible to fly direct to INVEX? That's India Mike Victor India X-ray.
Quality 265, direct INVEX.
Thank you, direct INVEX, quality 265.
Good, 371 Foxtrot, vacated November. Beauty 371 Foxtrot, stands 590 via November, Mike 4 Golf.
590 November, Mike Golf, beauty 371 Fox.
Quality 265,
50.
radar 127.725.
Standard.
Quality 265.
Go ahead, quality 265.
Quality 265, contact line on radar 127.725. Bye-bye.
Roger, 127.725. Thank you for your services and have a good evening, quality 265.
Be back in the chat in a minute, okay? Give me a second. Yeah, we cut the corners there, it looks like. 6070 work unit just below 977. Okay, good to know. That's actually pretty interesting. I don't see that quite often. Alright, see what it's doing. $10,000 feet, landing lights off. Let's we're still 2,500. We want to keep that thing up. Let me reduce the volume a little bit because too high.
From 105 Lima, are you able to get back to flight level 330? You have to proceed your flight at an old level, so 330 or 350.
We'll take 350 for KLM 105 Lima.
105 Lima, climb flight level 350.
There we go.
Climb flight level 350
Make sure we clean the whole plane. Flaps are retracted. Everything is retracted. We are good over here. All right.
Radar, Lufthansa 1169 with you, flight level 360.
Lufthansa 169 Brussels, identify study descent flight level 110.
All right. Let me see what I missed.
Run ready, descent flight level 110, Lufthansa 1169.
Lufthansa 169 and negative, start now.
Start descent now, flight level 110, Lufthansa 169.
When you buy a piece of software, you will very unlikely have the right to redistribute it, especially in Europe. Okay, well, I don't know, but for the US, I know we cannot do it. I know in Europe they're working on a way to resell it on platforms. You know, you don't like the game, like you buy a PS4 games on disc, you don't like it, you return it, you resell it to GameStop or whoever, and they will I mean, that's easy. For digital, that's what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to do it again, like that way too. But again, I think it has to be through certain channels, because I think that, you know, once you made money out of one item, you shouldn't make money many times out of it. But at the same time, think about Spotify, think about songs, think about these things. That's basically what they're doing. They're redistributing the song. They buy the rights to own the song, and then they redistribute that song. Of course, also I don't know, I think that's what they do. So it's just very confusing. It's very confusing, and I don't want to get into that just right now. Steven.
2713, climb flight level 290.
Beeline 2713 will climb to flight level 290. There we go. See, what was your name? I told you. You told me Captain Dutchy, right? Captain Dutchy says, do you also think JAR design deserve the money? JAR are not worth $1 in my opinion, especially the A330. I think I would say especially the A320. The A330, it's okay. They just need to step out the work. That's my opinion. I think that JAR is capable of doing a good aircraft. I don't know what's their budget. I don't know how much money they have. They definitely made a lot of money because I mean, JAR design is the only A330 available for X-Plane, so even though we had mixed, as must be Valdemar and the flight surgeon has to be there.
105 Lima, maar dat hier kan 122 decimal 8 vanavond.
122 decimal 8 vanavond.
Yeah, that was Raga. Alright, so I was going to say what I was going to say.
Yeah, 351X hebben ready descent flight level 230 to reach over top up.
I can reduce the volume of AC.
When ready, descending flight level 230, Ryanair 351 X-ray.
Level top up.
Level by top up, Ryanair 351 X-ray.
Alright, so again, the JAR design, I think it's an okay aircraft. There's a lot of bugs that needs to be fixed in order to be, you know, that good looking A330. I think BSS is working on a sound pack, on a new sound pack for the A330, so let's hope, because that would be good. Oh, got disconnected. Master Control, B92713, radio check again.
B92713, radio 5.
Roger, okay, we got disconnected for a second. Alright, I understand, Captain T was saying, I understand the rigs, bro. I just wanted to help you out with some free planes without sceneries. They do have the same thing, man. That's the issue.
Direct to the Brussels VR, Bravo, uniform Bravo.
I appreciate that, Timo. I really appreciate it. That's very generous from you. What you can always do, you can always ask the developer to transfer your to transfer it to someone else.
Emirates 029 at Brussels, identified.
Okay, so you can. I think you can try to ask the developer to transfer. Track to Golf Tango Quebec. Beeline 2713. Yoo-hoo! Shortcut! We love that. I did not come up rude, just to be confused. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I heard you want to become. Alright, quick thing. Captain Dachi and I think probably Captain Timo, somehow the news went there. I do not disclose which airline I'm going to be working for, and the reasons why are very easy. We might see after training. Once training is done and the airline gives me the green, the thumbs up for, okay, you can disclose it, then I will disclose it. Right now I'm not going to disclose which airline, what is my favorite airline I want to fly for obvious reason. Training got suspended, so I didn't even start training. I literally, my training got suspended 2 days before. 2 days before I had to go for training. So I had my luggage, everything packed for a 2 months training. And I had to unpack everything. I had to unpack literally everything. So that's the. Let me see what is it. Let me read some of the messages here that I missed. I think you're gonna get to Geneva before you get to Orly. Yep. Still late now about the whole explain story yesterday. Man, why did you do that? KLM 105 Lima is Dutch. His voice is so obvious. Oh, yeah. I heard that. Casper says, hey, what's up? Hello, welcome aboard. Oh, I think I hear Matisse on ATC. I think it's Matisse. Can you check his stream sometimes? He's controlling on Twitch. Is he him here on... was he center or tower? The flight surgeon says, I'm flying your gift around. Actually, I like it because it gets really twitchy on final. Oh, you're talking about the CRJ-200 that you bought for my... I sent a little gift to the flight surgeon when he recently graduated from med school in... where's it going? Georgetown? Beeline 2713, and we'll continue climbing to flight level 310. Got it. Hurricane Gaming, hello. I didn't know this was happening. Welcome aboard. I need to check my YouTube setting because technically when you press the bell button next to the subscribe, you should be able to receive a notification, but you guys know how YouTube is. YouTube is a little bit sometimes. Center, I think. I'll check. I hear him now. He sometimes is in master radar. What is the name?
Direct Kegit, Lufthansa 118 Extra.
Hurricane Gaming, hello, welcome back.
Contact land and radar 127.725, goodbye. 127.
Lagging on me.
Runway 351 X-ray, goodbye.
Okay, so let me double check what I was going to do. Oh, let me see if it was Matisse or not. Yes.
Gurlux 7750, Brussels control, hello, identified. Continue climb level 370, direct to Movo.
Continue 370 direct move on. Thank you, Cargo 7750.
All right, let me see. Captain T was where are you from? I know Matisse too. He's mostly Brussels control or Euro control. I didn't get it today. Yeah, Salim, I don't know. It's YouTube. It's not only you. It's been a lot of people. I even tested to myself. I press a reminder on my side too, so I get a notification, and I never get that. Yeah, CNT say, yeah, I did not get a notification for this stream. I just stumbled upon it. Thank you, Senti. Thank you, Senti. Welcome aboard. Captain Bench, hello, sir. Welcome aboard to you. You got the notification, so I guess it's just make sure when you do that, when you press the bell button, there's three options. There's personalized, so that means if it's personalized, that means it's only your settings. If it's all, that means you receive every time I go online. I go live, actually, not online, but every time I press the live button or I publish a video or something like that, then you will get a notification at that point. Okay, so yeah, that's the only thing you have to do. Hurricane Gaming, I sent you a subscribe back, by the way. I thought I was subscribed, but I guess yesterday instead of subscribing, I guess I unsubscribed, or maybe I didn't press. Yes, it's Matisse on Brussels control. I sometimes am in Discord with him. He speaks Dutch too. He sounds a very good ATC. I think every time I fly over Maastricht, I always get very good ATC. Lovely skies in Europe these days, though, by the way, I have to say. Nice and warm. As I always wonder why my... Oh, finally they work. Yeah. I never had I always had issues with that. I wish we had ortho all the way down. We did not have ortho. Apologize for that. Last night I went to bed a bit late, so I was like, yeah, I'm not staying up late. I'm not staying up that late. I went to bed like around 4:30 a.m. I had a lot of stuff to do, like work stuff. I had to prepare for the stream for today, and I had some work to do. So at the end, when I was like, you know, then you get to YouTube, but you are going to watch a tutorial about, you know, because every time you're flying an Airbus or an aircraft in general that is not an aircraft you don't fly in real life. By the way, I remember someone, Captain Dutchy, asked me about I'm gonna come back to you in a second, but I know every time I fly an aircraft that I don't fly in real life, I need to watch some tutorials. I need to see some manuals. I know there's like a lot of people out there in the stream saying, hey, you did not land the aircraft exactly on the touchdown point, or you did not hit the center line, or was not a butter. Just imagine real world pilots, even on the Airbus, whatever, sometimes they don't get it right, as long as it's safe. And I'm not even an Airbus pilot, so I don't fly Airbus, I don't fly Boeing, I don't fly any... I don't even fly any jets, turbojets. I literally fly piston aircraft, so... All right, over to Unico 122.8. Thank you for your service, Matisse. See you next time. Take care. Did I call him Matisse? I did call him Matisse. Man, the thing is, that you land safely. That's all. Yeah, and I hear people telling me that you're going around too much. First of all, going around, it's fun. I don't know you guys, but I love going around. During my flight training for my commercial, okay. When the best part I loved, the thing that I loved the most of my training was approaches. When I was doing my instrument approaches on multi-engine, single engine, both. Okay, so on the Piper Seminole, you have these goggles where you can't see outside, because in Florida it's very hard that you can get into Cat 3 conditions, or any IMC, instrument meteorological condition. So because of that, you wear these goggles or this visor or goggles, okay, where it obscures the view outside the cockpit, so you can't see outside. Even though, I mean, there's people who cheat. It's very easy to cheat, like just look up a little bit, you can see a little bit, but yeah, don't do it though, because I mean, if you're doing it for training, then it's useless. Why are you doing training if you're cheating, right? You want to be a good pilot, because if shit happens in real life, then you can't cheat at that point, right? But it was so fun to do all these missed approach, coming in, you know, trying to follow the needle, because of course we don't have the sophisticated cockpit that we have on the Piper Seminole, even though we did have a G1000 on the Cessna 172 and the latest Piper Seminole. We actually retrofitted. We got the brand new Piper Seminole with the G1000. It was actually pretty cool. And it was very, very nice, you know, to see all these things. And you have this on the analogical, like kind of like old school 6-pack instrumentation. You have to have the cross in, you know, and you learn a lot. That's why I actually prefer to fly. Thank you, Valdemar. I actually prefer to fly the ILS manually rather than flying the aircraft rather than having the autopilot flying the ILS, because I'm used to it. Okay, I'm used to keep it. I'm used to keep the whole thing correctly. Adjust the speed I need and want. And when I because if you think about that's the problem I always get. For me, the moment I disconnect the pilot, okay, I need to adjust myself to the aircraft, and that has to happen in a very short final. We're talking about half a mile, less, you know, 0.2 miles, maybe 200 feet above the ground, and that ain't easy. Getting used to the aircraft, it takes some time, and so that's why I prefer to fly the whole ILS manually, just because it helps me to understand how the aircraft is feeling with the winds. Okay, the autopilot is doing the job itself. The moment that you disconnect the autopilot, it's you, then you need to adjust your, you know, your pressure, the brake pressure and everything based on the real world condition outside. So you need to adjust. Oh, okay, I need to react this, I need to counteract, I need to put a little bit more right rudder, I need to put a little bit left aileron, okay, a little bit more trim, because I need to get used to it, I need to make it easier for me. And that happens in a very short final. So that's why I tend to fly maybe a little bit the ILS, and then I disconnect the ILS and fly the most of it hand. That's on GA. On an Airbus, to be honest, I trust basically with Airbus, it's, you don't even, once you disconnect the autopilot, if you don't touch your flight controls, this should be landing right there without any issue, without even you intervening that much. enough talking about stuff like that. Captain Ju, did I acknowledge you, my friend? Welcome aboard. I think I did, right? I don't like Euro controls. For me, they're useless. They're good if you are VFR flying. So, Captain asks, is this a CFN sound packer? Indeed, it is. Captain K says, Captain T says, Euro control is the best control which is there, bro. They cover a huge area, which means over a wide area. Radars are just poop compared to Euro control. I think. No, I think in this way. For example, Euro control is over about 10 countries. Controller doesn't know the rules of that country. You need to know stuff, yeah. Most of the time around 3 countries though, yeah. They can give you weird shortcuts on final to your destination. When you contact approach, they mad at you because you did the shortcuts. I mean, that's at the end, it's personal, but in real life, Euro control is a really good thing. Euro controller does not know what they're doing sometimes. I mean, that's kind of every controller tendencies. A lot of controllers on the VATSIM tend to know a little bit less of what they're doing, but getting grumpy UK controllers on VATSIM is like it's just like VATS. Hey, in real life they're not that grumpy. The only time where there we go, I think my FPS are taking a hit now. That's usual because it's loading. I think it's loading the tile. Yeah, it does that every time. Always take a hit during this time. Wow, that's weird. How are the frames for you guys? Are they bad or like right now they're actually pretty bad? It happens all the time here. There we go. I think now we are a little bit better. UK controllers are so toxic. There's one or two that are really good though. Gatwick used to have this guy that was a total prick, to be honest. Total prick. I don't like it that serious. It's still a flight simulator, mate. Of course, it needs to reflect real life, but still network people flying with their passion and fun. Exactly. Sometimes they just feel entitled, and they need to understand that at the end of the day, the ultimate power decision is from the pilot in command. If you had to divert from any request from ATC, you can do it as long as it's for a safety reason for your aircraft. If you don't feel comfortable, for example, let's say they tell you, oh, runway 25, and then you say, no, I want to land on runway, runway 07. And say, well, unable. They can't tell you unable. They'll tell you, they can suggest you the runway. They cannot force you a runway, and that's because they don't know what are the personal needs of the aircraft or anything. So they might put you on a loop. They might tell you, hey, you need to hold quite a bit because I have traffic, so they put you on the back on the line, but they can do that. What are your specs, Captain Dutchy? You can actually press exclamation mark specs, and I'll do it for you here, along with the other. Here we go, and you should. There you go. Nightbot should put out the whole thing here. Thank you, Charlie Chaklis. You did too. Yathmod, hello, welcome aboard. Is GPU connector and ASU connect important on the ground? That's and what they do. Okay, GPU stands for ground power unit. Okay, now in real life, most of the airlines, most of the airports, bigger airports actually, they don't connect the GPU. The reason why is unless they're on a stand. But if they're connected to the jetway, and that's why they don't even need the ASU. just let's start with the GPU first, okay? The GPU provides the power, the electricity to the aircraft when the engines are not running, and it usually is an external card that stays right on the front nose. Depends on the aircraft. Some aircraft are on the wings, depends, but it provides the electricity, a continuous power to the aircraft, okay? And it's becoming slowly obsolete unless you're parking on stands, because all new jetways have actually a power unit, so they actually connect to the power of the jetway. The jetway has all these cables. I don't know if you ever seen them, these yellow big tubes. That's actually air conditioning, so they connect that to the back of the underneath the plane, and that gives the flow, pressurization of the aircraft, so you have a flow of air conditioning. And the power, same thing with the power, they connect the cables. So now GPU does the only electricity part, of course, okay? Now ASU stands for Air Start Unit. Some countries require you, some airports don't allow you to use APU. Why? APU is auxiliary power unit, is a little engine that, for example, for us on the A319 is in this cone. By the way, we need to check when to descend. Been talking all this long. Oh, okay, we still have. So, and it's this thing called over here, APU, okay? Auxiliary power unit, and APU is over here. Let me see, engine, electricity. The APU provides also electricity. So the APU does the same thing of a GPU, except it uses your local engine, an engine inside the aircraft that is usually located on the back of the aircraft, okay? So the APU is very loud. It's an engine that is extremely loud. Sometimes it can get even louder than an engine at idle, okay, than a normal aircraft engine at idle. It gets very loud, so some airports don't allow you to use the APU unless for certain conditions, if certain conditions are met, okay? So that's where the ASU comes in, you know, into the stage. The ASU is an air start unit. It provides the pressurization, the bleed air that you need in order to, you know, make that mixture between fuel and air, and that combustion into your engine so you can start your engine. That's why it's called air start unit. The ASU is very loud, but it's not as loud as the APU though. So that's the thing, Salim. It's not as loud as the APU. The APU can be very loud. That's the thing. And they can muffle it. The ASU can be muffled. The APU cannot be muffled. Avio, my friend wants to buy a new PC with a Ryzen 5 3600X with a 2060. Good combo for Explain. I don't think so. I think 2070 or 1070 Ti now is becoming the newest minimum, and you need at least 16 gigs of RAM if you want to even install Ortho. Again, that's only my opinion. That's not science. You know what I want to do? I need to check my CPU quickly. City, a lot flying into London area on VATS when it's busy and the controller is talking non-stop, very immersive. Yeah, but then my ears will ask for a little bit of peace in flight after that, because I cannot handle that. I agree with AvioMan, you will need a 1070 or a 2070. Yeah, I think the 2070 is slowly becoming the minimum. I'm running a 2070 and I'm struggling sometimes now. This is an issue I have, and I believe though this issue is because I have my Ortho in a different drive, and the drive is probably slow. So I might move everything back into I might run the system on SSD and run the game, have the game on the normal hard disk, because at the end, yeah, the startup time takes a little bit longer, but also maybe the whole thing will be solved when Vulkan becomes available. Get yourself 27 from Marktplatz. What's Marktplatz? Is it Marketplace? Facebook Marketplace? In terms of APU, it's loud because it works for a turnaround time, but ASU just turn on the engine and the engines, exactly, that's the thing. But APU still becomes very more a little bit more noisier than the APU than the ASU. Now depends on the aircraft. I mean, certainly an APU for an A320 probably is different than the APU for a 747. Again, I don't fly jetliners, I don't know much about it. My Piper Seminole doesn't require, there we go, my frame. Goodbye frames. Goodbye frames, like really goodbye. Of course, Geneva Center comes on now. Uh-oh. The frames are struggling right now. Uh, 131, no. They're high again. And so, a very good evening. This is a Beeline 2713 checking in 310. Damn that truck.
2713, Geneva arrival code, day identified, clear Tokito 2 November, arrival expect runway 04.
What was the arrival one more time for Beeline 2713?
Beeline 2713, clear Tokito 2 November, arrival expect ILS runway 04.
Roger, we expect the runway 04 to arrival, and then we said we can descend already and follow the descent descent path, correct?
Yep, and Beeline 2713, descend to flight level 120.
We'll descend flight level 120, Beeline 2713. Ooh, folks, apologize for this.
KLM 105 Lima, turn right heading 220. Right heading 220, KLM 105 Lima. KLM 105 Lima, descend to 6,000 feet.
Has to load this tile, that's the thing. It's not loading, goddamn. We're having trouble, my friends. We do have a little trouble here every time in this area we have a little trouble. I'm Dimitri, hello, welcome aboard. Welcome to the shit show we're having right now, because my tile is now loading up and it's creating a heavy frame drop. What is this caused by? I think the here we go.
KLM 105 Lima, turn left heading 130. Left 130, KLM 105 Lima.
There's a blue tile creating the FPS drop. I don't even think it's the CPU at this point. It's the blue tile. We're back to normal. How can you fix the VATS if it does not disconnect you with lower than 20 FPS? Swift. Welcome to Blue Tile Vortex. Anyone knows how to solve the problem with the blue tile? Not the Vulcan, the normal one, not Vulcan. There we go, that's what we... Non-Vulcan, 1141, I believe.
KLM 105 Lima, turn left, heading 060 degrees, clear Dallas, approach runway 04, report established.
Left 060 and report when established on ILS runway 04, KLM 105 Lima.
I do have my ortho. Actually, I created a symbolic link to my custom scenery. My custom scenery, it's on a separate old school hard drive, and Explain is 11 is running on. Oh, look at that! We might have to put some drag in. Look at that descent rate! Damn it! Oh, thank you. Yeah, we kind of needed that tile a bit early, but it's fine. Is this default tile or ortho that is not loading? It's default. Sorry, it's ortho that is. This is a ortho that is not loading. Well, it's loaded now. And ladies and gentlemen, we start our descent to Geneva. At this point, please return to your seat, fasten your seatbelts. We expect to land in about 25 minutes. The weather in Geneva, it's lovely, sunny, and winds are calm. There we go. But I still have some.
713, turn left, heading 200.
Left heading 200, beeline 2713. Like, it's very unfortunate. Even yesterday we had this moment where it peaked up so much. I have Orbex on other driver and it's link, and don't get blue scares of that. Yeah, I don't know. I think this weekend I will reinstall Explain 11 for the second time on for the second time on this month, because it's already the second time I did this.
KLM 105 Lima, no speed restrictions, contact tower 118 decimal 7, goodbye.
No restrictions on 118.7, bye bye.
Tower 118.7. Let me see if we can monitor also. Mac Shadow, hello, welcome aboard. No worries, you're not late. You're good. 1357. That's a 1357. You will continue after Geneva, Salim.
713, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, beeline 2713. I'm doing wonderful Max Shadow. We might do a flight sim back to Brussels. We'll see how the timing goes, okay? And then we'll see what we can do, my friend. We are runway 4 indeed, yeah. Field elevation. It's giving us like a shortcut basically. And Geneva is down there. And sometimes the tires that are made with a high triangle count take a lot longer to load. I would check your curve tool number in your configuration file. Make sure it's set. It is from. Make sure it is form 1 to 2. Okay, I'll check 1 to 2 and this. Let me see. Curve, you called it. Curve. It's on settings, I believe, right? Put the faster seatbelt sign since it's getting a little bit bumpy. I mean, we do also have some problem with the frames because of high temperature of my PC. Let me see. It's pretty hot. You know what? You know what? It's time to open up. That's weird. Can't get the screws off. That's weird.
Report indicated airspeed.
But in 250 knots indicated. But also we are getting hit by heavy frame drops since it's loading the scenery right now. Hopefully it should be coming back up soon though.
Bilan 2713, copy that. Yeah, I guess your actual ground speed in my simulator is 140 knots. Yeah, but continue on this.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
No problem.
Oh look, an aircraft going to Geneva. Yeah. And if I can open this thing up. Yeah, definitely gonna jump on that. Okay, it's not this guy here, I guess. I need to use another one.
Beeline 2713, descend to 7,000 feet, QNH is 1021.
Descend 7,000 feet, beeline 2713.
Beeline 2713, turn right, heading 220.
Turn right heading 220, beeline 2713. Oh, let me open up this computer. That is not the right screw. Maybe it's this screw over here on this side, maybe. There you go, probably it's this guy here. Somehow I can't get some of these screws out. That's weird. Unless it's the screws are melting because of the computer being. Wow, I actually can't get the screws out. That's great. Which is weird. None of the screws are coming out. Very good. And again, I want to apologize every single one of you for the little frame drops again. Can't do much, unfortunately. Still trying to open up the computer so you guys, the computers can't breathe, but this screw turns. What this one doesn't though. That's weird. Well, I'll have to think about that. Long top of the sun, yeah. You know, down to 6,000 feet, beeline 2713. Frame looks a little bit more normal now, but left heading 130, beeline 2713. Hey, Crazy Games, hello, welcome aboard. So in very mountainous region, my sweet spot for the trees count is actually range 510. Okay. Trees, mountain, 510 m per tile, and then depending on your hardware, but personal preference may vary. My curve tool usually 1-2. Okay. I wonder what happened if I remove X Enviro though. If I gain any frames, do I get it? Oh, here, great. Look at that. We had that. We had it before.
Beeline 2713, turn left, heading 070 degrees, clear Dallas approach runway 04, report established.
Left 07 degrees, clear for ILS approach runway 04, report established. Beeline 2713. It's loading out again. Like we were having so many good frames before, now because it's loading a tile, it's shitting us up. Up one. And I mean, I do have very good specs. I don't understand, but I think the cooler, either I did not install the cooler correctly, or it's just too hot. Forgot to turn on the lights, got distracted trying to. And center Beeline 2713 establish on the ILS runway 4.
Beeline 2713, speed 160 or less until 6 DME, contact tower 118.7.
Alright, 160 on the speed until 6 DME and then contact tower on 118.7, Beeline 2713.
Happy landing, goodbye.
See ya.
20, up 100, flight level 100.
Hey.
In the 120, yeah. Okay, good. Hotel Tango Zulu, contact approach 131.325. Schöner Flug, tschüss.
A bit faster, a couple knots. Oh yeah, there are some log. I'm gonna send you the log, Iron Dimitri, cause I'm really not really good at this, so. And tower activity, Beeline 2713. We are on the somebody showing the ILS runway 4.
Lufthansa 223, hold position. I say again, hold position. There is a traffic on.
Hold in position, Lufthansa 223.
Beeline 2713, Geneva Tower. Good evening. Wind variable 2 knots, runway 04, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 04, Beeline 2713. Thank you. To 6 DME, right? Until 6, we are still at 8 DME. Up 3.
This is Lufthansa.
6 miles. Ooh, look at that view winds. Oh shit. What was the altimeter setting? We did not set that, damn it. One zero two one. No green. Sorry, no blue. No blue, no green, that's not good.
Radio check Lufthansa 223.
Lufthansa 223, radio 555.
Yes, we just had a sim crash. We're just going to continue from short.
Okay.
Got 3 knots tailwind. Wind check.
Last station call sign.
Just a wind check, please.
Beeline 2713. We have the same wind, variable 2 knots.
Thank you. Damn, sorry for the frames, folks.
Viva 223 holding short. Oh, okay, we're just gonna hold position as we can see that the aircraft has landed.
Lufthansa 223, line up runway 04.
Lufthansa 223, lining up runway 04.
Frames. Even with these frames, I'll take it. Damn it. Manual braking. A bit off the center line, but I'll take it. Damn, look at my frames. Apologize, folks. You know what's funny? We tested this before. I tested to this morning, and I was rocking 40.
713 contact approach. Correction. Apron 121.85. Bye bye.
125.85. Thank you. You have a wonderful day. Beeline 2713.
Leipzig 223, wind variable 2 knots, runway 04, clear for takeoff. Oh, sorry, Lufthansa.
121.85.
Lufthansa 223?
Yes, Lufthansa 223, wind variable 2 knots, runway 04, clear for takeoff.
229 Lima, Geneva, April, good evening. Runway 04, clear to Hamburg via Molus for November departure, squawk 6741, and information 0 is correct.
And ground, good evening. Beeline 2713, vacated runway 04 with you. There we go.
Geneva ground, good evening. We are in general aviation requesting flight clearance to New Chatel.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. ToLiss, damn it, ToLiss. Fucking shit up, ToLiss, as usual.
Good evening. Are you sure you want the IFR clearance because you have an altitude of 5,000 feet? That would be VF4 to Neuchâtel.
Can be far even at 5,000.
I can go a little bit higher, 1 minute.
November 295. For Neuchâtel with flight level 5,000, it's a VFR flight, not an IFR flight, so you have to resend your flight plan.
On my knowledge, at 5,000 you can still go IFR. Also, ground, I've been calling you. Just vacated the runway, runway 4. I'm already taxiing on the taxiway. It's Beeline 2713.
Beeline 2713, please say again.
Hello, it's Beeline 2713, runway 04 vacated. Request taxi instruction to gate 1, please.
Taxi to gate 12 via Alpha, Outer and Link 3.
Stand 12 via Alpha and Outer Link 3. Beeline 2713. Alright, this is what happened with ToLiss. Anyone notice that where it starts steering off the opposite way? It's giving me a headache though, like having such a bad frames. This is worse than my Orbex London City.
Aviator 102 is ready for pushback off gate 11.
Aviator 102, pushback approved facing south. 1H1021.
Clear to push face south on 1021. Aviator 102.
I shouldn't be laughing, right? It could be someone that has an issue. Link 3.
Ryanair 29 Lima. Startup and pushback approved facing south. 1H1021. Springbok 199er, please hold position, call you back because there is traffic just behind. Behind you.
Oh, it's a very young controller though. Thank you, Renard. Thank you everyone, by the way.
102, taxi holding point, runway 04 via inner, link 2 and outer.
Roger, runway 04 via inner, link 2, and Alpha Aviator 102.
Hang ground, beeline 2713, which, what was the stand again? 1-2 you said?
Beeline 2713, it was gate 12 exactly.
Yeah, can't seem to find it. I see 1-3. Stand by for that.
Ryanair 29 Lima, please hold position. There's traffic taxiing behind you and link 2.
Holding position 29 Lima.
Ghost Rider 115, we'll see if I can do. Please do a GA fight through the Alps or with a glider. We'll come back with GA next week. We'll try to bring the GA again.
November 25, I submitted another flight plan. Can you tell me if it's okay?
So why is it that you can't fly 5,000 feet on IFR? You can be IFR at 5,000 feet. There's no minimum. You can't be radar. You know, you can't. Ooh, there you go. That's because of the low frames. I'm telling you that. No, that's definitely the lower frames. So 1-1. That's 1-1. Which one is 1-2?
Ryanair 29 Lima, continue pushing back.
Continue pushback, Ryanair 29 Lima.
Stand 1 is taken.
And Eve Air 102, please contact tower on 118.7. Goodbye, have a nice flight. Hope to see you again soon. Bye bye, all the best. Stay safe.
Service 118.7.
Oh.
We'll be back soon, I hope. Good day, ma'am.
Man, I said ma'am. And then Geneva would be line 2713. We couldn't find stand 1 to get 1-2. We can find. We have 1-1 in front of us and 1-0.
Beeline 2713, there's no problem. Just stay there where you are now. And you may leave frequency. Thanks for flying to Geneva. See you next time. Bye.
Alright, wonderful. Thank you for the ATC. We'll switch to Unicorn 122.8. You have a wonderful day. Take care and be safe.
November 295, Geneva Apron, good evening.
We'll take this one. There we go.
Air 458, Geneva apron. Sally Pasquale, Radio 5x5.
Vielen Dank, neue Software testen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to Geneva. We're gonna start doing replay in a bit. Just want to make sure if I want to do. Hello, Dougal. Welcome aboard. If I want to do a second leg.
Leipzig Air 458. Danke, dass schnell gekommen bist und bis zum nächsten.
Who's this controller? I wonder who that is. Actually, really interesting. Let me see. Therese, I think it's the women. PGT 302, thank you. Who that is? I don't know. Let me see. Anyways, let's do APU. APU bleed is on, APU gen is on, engine shut. Please do a second leg from Frankfurt to Copenhagen. No, if we are doing a second leg, we're probably going to be the same one on the way back. Just because I don't want to go and change the tablet unless I do another live stream while I fix the problem with the computer right now. Let's disconnect, by the way, in the meantime. Let me double check this CPU temperature again. PGT 302 is Captain Vange. Oh, okay. Say hi to him because he did send me a message. Let me see my CPU. 86, 85. CPU is not actually that crazy high right now. It's not the CPU. This is not the CPU that is giving me the trouble. Let me double check. I mean, it's the CPU giving me trouble, but it's not the CPU temperature. Something else. Anyway, can you cut off the stream and see if we get notification? Yeah, we can do that. So we'll do this. We'll take a little break. And what time is it? 4:20. We'll take a little break and we'll see you guys at 5 in an hour. We'll do another leg now in 5 hours. In an hour. So it's 4:20 right now. Happy 4:20. No, well, it's 4:24. So let's say 5:30 p.m. Eastern. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, right? 5, yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9:30 Zulu UTC. We'll see you back in the channel. We'll do the flight again, okay? All right, let's do the replay in the meantime, though. Okay, let's do replay. So first of all, we do that. Let me disconnect the. That is so weird that my frames drop so much. All right, see you next time, man. It's absolutely ridiculous the way. And ToLiss doesn't. And ToLiss is the best one on frames too. We'll see. It literally was the tile that. Yeah, we had an issue with the tiles. That's what it is. The moment I get close, there we go. Frames are a little bit better now. Alright, this happens. My spoiler, I did not deploy the spoilers earlier, but when the ToLiss, it's not synchronized with the, you know, when there's a low frames, that happens, okay? With low frames, that happens. Because we did not deploy them. Well, we got the center line. We landed a bit off. That's it. But we were inside at the end. That's not bad. I'll take that. Not bad, not bad. See, things are already touched down because my frames are different than the FSIM. As you're not a nice landing, you're a very good nice landing. Thank you, appreciate it, Salim. You know, I might rebuild these tiles again. I might rebuild the tiles, that's what it is. Because we don't get such a problem with the... We don't get these problems with when we fly in Italy and when we fly over the US. We don't get those troubles. I think it's a tile issue here. I mean, these are very old tiles, so we'll see. Not sure what the problem is, Senti. Hi Dimitri, if you're still in the chat, please send me a DM. I can't find you. We definitely have chatted before. See, things that he touched down there. See, did you see that? The other thing I'm gonna do is drop the stream to 30 FPS and see how that goes, okay? See, that means that's the problem with ToLiss. Which is not a problem with ToLiss, it's trying to keep up the flight model per time, you know, the timing. That's a good landing though. Variable, tailwind a little bit. Kept the runway. Can't even see the runway anymore. No, the aircraft. We'll see you next time, Senti. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. I know the approach was, we had an issue with the frames, but we're trying to solve the problem. This is not normal. With my PC, I shouldn't get any, actually, I shouldn't be struggling at all. The processor and the GPU I have at 32 gigs of RAM, I mean, that should do, but see you in a few. Yeah, we'll see you in an hour, my friends. Okay, right now the frames are good. See, that's a nice landing. Look at that. I put down one wing first, drop the wing. There we go. Let's see, where is Dimitri? Miss Dimitri, where are you? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for participating, to coming in chat. We'll see you in an hour. We'll take a little break and then we'll come back at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, which is if I would say what, 5:30, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 9:30? 9:30 p.m. Sorry, 9:30 Zulu UTC. Thank you so much again. We'll see you next time. AvioMan is out. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe, join us on Discord. Take care, be safe out there, folks.
Gravity pulls you straight